I'm from Massachusetts. I grew up in a small town called Easton. I was pretty awkward when I was a kid. I wasn't very popular in high school. But at the age of 13, I got a job at a restaurant, and that became my whole social life. Now, this restaurant, Uncle Tony's, wasn't the fanciest of restaurants. It was just a run-of-the-mill, on the side of the highway, Italian joints, but bubbling underneath the surface of marinara sauce and meatballs was a hotbed of sexual energy. So during that time, my only way to get my feelings out was to talk to Sheila, who was a waitress up there. She was an older woman. She was married with a couple of kids. And my diary. Friday, November 15th, 1987. Friday I was working at Uncle Tony's till midnight, so I asked Rob Ford for a ride home. I have liked Robbie for the longest time, and I don't know why. He's got red hair. Yes, red. Well, I got in his truck, we pulled down the road, then he stopped. I shit my pants. We talked for a few seconds, then he turned off the heat, off the truck, and off the radio. All I remember is in the truck kissing. It was so good. I love him. That was the best Friday the 13th of my life. November 16th. I've been kind of confused about Robbie. I mean, why did he keep telling me not to tell anyone? Or saying, no hard feelings? And also saying, just between you and me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. November 23rd. Well, Friday, Robbie asked me if I wanted to ride home, and of course I said yes. But he never gave me a ride. Sorry. He never gave me a ride. He told me Sheila was getting jealous. Sheila used to always give me a ride home. She told me that he said he just didn't feel like taking me home. What an asshole. Sheila also told me that he's not one for a serious relationship. She said, you know he's just gonna hurt you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. December 6th. Well, Friday Robbie didn't work, I was mad, and Saturday he did, and I closed just for that reason. He asked me if I wanted a ride, but I said he didn't have to wait around just for me, so he left, and I didn't get a hug. I think our flame's slowly starting to burn out. December 20th. I can't wait till Christmas. I think I got the waterbed. I hope so, because I've got the ultimate thing to say to Robbie if I do. All right, I'll ask him what he got for Christmas, and hopefully he'll ask me what I got, and I'll go through the list of things, and then I'll say, and a waterbed. But I need some help bringing it in. I want to know what he'll say if he says anything. January 3rd. Well, first of all, I have to be honest. A few weeks ago, I went into the boys' bathroom at work with a marker. I wrote up really big on the wall, I heart Jessica M. Not to be conceited, but hoping that Robbie would see it or something. Well, he told me about it Friday. I guess he had to wash it off. I love it! I was also in and out of love with lots of other guys. Here's a quick example of one of those romances. January 16th. Hi! I do have a lot to write, mostly about Corey Smaller. My friend Eileen told me that he keeps asking her what I say about him. I've talked to him a lot more too. He says hi to me in the hallway. Friday, he even came up to me and started talking to me. He stood right next to me. I was happy. He even pinched my ass once. But Eileen told me that his ex-girlfriend was taking the breakup really hard. I guess she carved his name in his arm, in her arm. June 20th. Hi, Corey gave me a ride home today. It was more than just a ride. God, it was an adventure. Corey, he seems so sweet and nice and friendly, but when you're alone with the kid, he's an animal. I almost shit my pants when he told me to take my shirt off. And that's just how he said it. Take that all off, pulling out my shirt. You're kind of pushy, I said. He goes, no, the word is fast. God, was he right? Give me a break. All in all, it wasn't bad. Though I'm kind of worried about tomorrow if he asks me for a ride. I don't want it to be like all parts. I don't want it to be like today. Only some parts. September 15th. Hi. Well, Rob leaves tomorrow. I gave him a pair of Champion socks and Champion sweatpants for a going away present. He called me spunky once. I love it. Well, after a lot of silence and kissing, he said I had wicked soft skin. Tonight was the first time I really touched it. Before it was always over the pants, and the same goes for him. Anyway, we kind of did it. It was one of those with all your clothes on, dry sex. I love him. We had dry sex 3 or 4 times. And a lot of other things too. Then he started calling me Cootie, and then he gave me a choice between Cootie and Schnookums. I'm gonna miss him so much when he leaves. Oh well, shit happens. January 15th. I was at work, and to my surprise, Rob walked in. He said, we both get off early tonight, you need a ride? I was psyched. Well, I punched out, and on my way out of the bathroom, Rob goes, Jess, I can't give you a ride home tonight. But why was he sitting in the dining room talking to Sheila? What the fuck? Fuck him. January 20th. Rob gave me a ride home on Thursday.